Hey YouTubers, this one's a tough one. How do you tell the difference between a real DeWalt and a fake DeWalt battery? Yeah, it's 2025 August. These were on Walmart. They were 90 bucks for two of the 5 amp hours, and in Home Depot they're 200 bucks, 100 bucks a piece, quantity two. So I got the bright idea. Let's order these batteries from Walmart, but let's check when they get here to see what they are. So this package is identical to what DeWalt used to be packaged in. Now DeWalt comes in a cardboard box. But this, I bought them before, looks exact. So let's go over and see how we know it's a battery from DeWalt. Number one, the case. The case has custom molded baskets, so the battery, when you drop it, doesn't fly around and break the internals of the battery. Continuing with the case, a lot of ribbing, and the color of the yellow is not translucent. I'm going to show you the other yellow side by side, but plus it also has this little heat sink type thing here. Now, the crazy thing is these guys copied this exactly. You can't tell the difference externally, because this is the real one and that's the fake one. Almost identical until you flip it over. The fake one has this little tab because they use a different indicator. So when you press the button, this is the real DeWalt. It's got a little button tab. The other one you're going to see is fake, but here's how we know. This battery has the part number ICR 18650HE2, and it also says LG Chem, which we think means the LG Corporation. A lot of the other ones say Samsung, but this, you can also see the gauge of the wire. DC is high amperage, high amp draw. So that wire is nice and thick. That's probably a 14 gauge on there. So, and also while I had it apart, I cleaned. Nothing really goes through these center ones, but left and right outsides, we cleaned those off with a little screwdriver. Remember, if you're cleaning them, this thing is live. Do not short across any of these because it will spark like a bandit and you won't be happy. Okay, I think, and these are encased in plastic, so like I said, if you drop it, not much is going to happen. So that's from the outside. You really can't tell the difference. This one has a barcode. Some of the new ones don't. But also, the fake ones do not have the anti-tamper. These are the fake ones. There is no little nub in the center. The real one has the nub in the center, and you can't take this apart unless you have the anti-tamper,
the security bit.
Security bit. So that's the number one way, and pretty much the only way you can tell until you take it apart. So that was the real DeWalt. Now let's go over to the fake DeWalt. The fake DeWalt, no ribbing on the case, right? No ribbing in the center, so when you drop it, your batteries are flying around. They do have somewhat of a plastic case on it to kind of stabilize them, but it's definitely not with the original. Oh, by the way, we did forget to show you this one thing. Here's the circuit board on the real one. Some of the older batteries have a bigger circuit board. This one, as they improve, has a smaller circuit board. But here's these guys. It has almost no circuit board, right? Thin wires. The wires themselves are thinner. They're a smaller gauge. And when you take this off, it's got one little surface mounted device there, a little diode or transistor or whatever it is. But it's just, it's just a cheaper battery. And there's no marking on any of the batteries. It doesn't tell us who made them, what kind of amp hour. So the amazing thing is they kind of look similar in their battery usage, you know what I mean? Here's your what do we call those?
Ooh, tabs?
Yeah, I guess your tabs that connect each battery in series or whatever they do. But kind of the same layout. So I guess the big thing is the quality, and you did mention if it doesn't have that circuit board, it might damage your tool.
Overvolt,
whatever. Undervolt. It might not turn it off when there's too much amp draw. But again,
battery gets too hot or something.
Yeah. So these, no doubt, these will work.
Doesn't have the heat sink like the other DeWalt battery does.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is, and here's the difference, that little button which needs the protrusion, everything lights up. It's basically the same battery idea, but, you know, it's missing a couple things.
Yeah.
That's why it's half the price. So I guess we're not getting away with it. Although, I don't know, my wife suggests that I call the Federal Trade Commission and tell them about the counterfeit batteries that are flooding in, but
And I said it's useless.
if they let all the illegals in, I'm not sure they're worried about an illegal battery. But yeah, you're right.
In
So-
Walmart, not
Oh.
so.
Yeah, right. That's why I bought them, because I figured
Yeah,
Walmart. Reputable.
It's like Amazon. Oh, you think maybe it's
can't
Amazon,
tell.
but
Except, see that little bit in there? That's a
Walmart,
little bit
too.
different. But on the bottom, see the difference in the print? That's another way. This is some type of
That's the counterfeit.
laser
yeah. Now, you
etching.
know, whatever it is, this is cast in or etched in. This is kind of a printed on. So
Show them that basket too, where the batteries sit,
it's yeah.
because that's probably the
That's
biggest
a huge
thing.
difference.
Yeah.
That if you're dropping
You know
that
what
a
it is,
lot,
right? I could see
which
it
is
right
why
here.
that battery only works on 18 volt right now.
Walmart, a
I
family
dropped it too many
No, it
times.
was not anymore. This also
Right.
says ABS, which, you know, is a more stout plastic, especially if you're going to drop it. This thing does not say what it is, so I would predict this thing would crack upon impact.
Drop it enough times, just gonna
You know,
crack. Even the top of the
So-
battery plate has a lot less ribbing.
made in Korea, assembled in Mexico. Let's see what this is. It says cells made in Korea, pack assembled in USA. Wow. How about that? So it says USA. Cells made in Korea, pack assembled in Mexico.
We're assuming these are fake. It's adjusted lower quality, but I would say because these cells have no writing on them, this board doesn't have a trademark symbol on it like the other board has right here
It has the, that's the UR.
on the back of that right there.
So, yeah.
This one just has just has some
Very hard to
numbers.
see. So we see a bunch of guys on YouTube that have done some videos that were pretty much inconclusive. So really, to conclude, right, because it is conclusive, if they don't have the anti-tampers, you're probably starting off on the road of counterfeit battery. And then, listen, to take this battery apart, it dropped right out.
Yeah,
To take this one apart,
you actually
we
had to pry on it
for a good
carefully
2 to 3 minutes.
'cause it was in there
before
good.
We got it out. So yeah, this one is nestled and packed down in there, and it's going to be okay if you drop it. Like I say, this one, when you drop it the first time, you're probably going to crack the case 1 or 2 more times. Your battery is inside, because I'm sure they're not vibration proof like those.
Yeah,
You'll start. So there's something that
I got 30 seconds left on the video.
makes them half the price. So as always, if it's too good to be true, it is. And if you're paying less for it, it's not the same thing. So God bless America. We don't know what to tell you until you buy it, take it home. These are going back, by the way, so we're sending them back. Yep.
All right, like and subscribe.
Like
See you
and
guys
subscribe.
later.